welcome to today's vlog. So today I'm starting over at the studio. I needed to come over here early this morning because I needed to sort my computer out. I've not been over here for ages, as you know, like way before Christmas, and this computer has not been updated whatsoever. And you know what, it's not even coming on. I don't even know what it's doing. So this really needs, oh, it's coming on now. This really needs updating, so I thought I'd come over here really quickly, get this updated, because obviously I want to start coming over here now with the kids. Well, when it starts getting a little bit warmer, obviously. I don't even know what it's doing. I don't even think it's, I think my mouse is dead. Of all things, my mouse is dead. So I'm going to have to charge that. I'll have to see if Portia's got a charger. So Portia came over with me. She sat in the kitchen. She's doing a homeschooling. She just wanted a break from the house. She's sick and tired of being in there. So I just thought, while we're over here as well, I'm going to clean the lamps on my lights for the studio. And I'm going to take a picture of the backdrop that I got, that shown you last night. I'm going to take a picture of that just so I can put it up on obviously my page for Cake Smashes. So I'm gonna mop over again. Obviously you've seen it last night, all nice, clean and tidy. And I've just blew some balloons up actually. I've just put some balloons, some blue, white and some first birthday just for decoration with the backdrop. So when I take a picture of it, it looks like a Cake Smash. I don't just want to do it off the backdrop because it'll just look boring. I just want to give it a little bit of life. And I might even try and find, like, I think I've got like a first birthday crown that somebody left about 2 years ago when they had a Cake Smash done. So yeah, I just thought I'd check in, let you know what we're doing. Kids are at home with Dave doing their home learning. Left Penelope doing spellings. She was doing the like crosswords, looking for the words, finding them, recognising them and stuff like that. And then obviously Oscar just gets on with what he's doing, and also Mason. And then Alfie was doing, what was Alfie doing? He was doing maths. He'd done his maths actually, he'd finished the assessment that he'd been set, and then he went on to guided reading. So I just, because I think he had like half an hour before his next session, so I said you may as well, because we bought him one of his tasks, or what he's learning about, is a book called The Goldfish Boy. I think somebody's like trying to come through the ceiling. So we bought him that because he kept sending him pages to read through the computer, and he was just finding it really difficult. So far it'd be easier if he just had the book and he can read from it, and he finds it so much easier to read from the book. So we bought him that. So I said you may as well go and do half an hour catching up on reading that until you've got your next lesson. So anyway, we're not going to be over here too long. I just want to polish like all the sides and that, because obviously we've not been over here for quite a while, like I said. And I just want to try and keep on top of everything until we can pay for a cleaner to start coming in and doing it for us. Not because we're just lazy, it'll just take out that bit of time that we haven't got, and it just means we can be doing something else if somebody else is doing the cleaning. So obviously when lockdown is over, then we will get someone in. It's not a big room, so it's not going to take long to clean it. It's literally just polishing, mopping, that's basically it. So, and I have a friend that does that, so I'll probably contact her and ask her if, in fact I don't know if cleaners can still clean, just because if it's building stuff, not really anybody in there, is there? So I'll have to have a look and see what the drill is with cleaners. If any of you know, let me know. But anyway, I'll message my mate and see what she says, if she's still doing cleaning. This, do you know what, I love cleaning. Well, saying that, who likes cleaning? Nobody likes cleaning, I'm lying. I don't mind cleaning, but I hate mopping the studio. It just seems so big. I do like it because obviously the floor's white, so you always, you know what, you just feel really satisfied. Well, that's one of them floors that when you mop it and then you look at it, it looks like crystal clear. That's one of them satisfying things that's just really good. But it just seems to take forever, and then forever to dry. So if somebody was coming in the morning, that just means that it'd be nice and clean and I just wouldn't have to worry about it. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling on, but it's a change. I've got up, I've got ready, I've come to the studio, I'm trying to get motivated, trying to get my arse in gear, and yeah, so I just thought I'd let you guys know. So, like I said, I'm going to go and clean these lights, and then we're going to head back home. I'm not too sure what we're going to do today, you know. It's not like we can go anywhere, do anything, and just the same old boring stuff. The boys are just obsessed with the computers when they've got free time, which I'm just getting bored of, if I'm honest. So I said to Dave last night, we really need to find something to occupy their minds rather than a computer, because computers are just no good. And me personally, I am totally against computers, even though I'm buying for my kids, and that might sound contradicting or contradictive. I'm not too sure how you put it, but I really hate computers, and if I had it my way, they wouldn't have one. But I couldn't do that. I couldn't live with myself. My kids going to school saying, oh, he's got this and he's got that and I've not got one, and why aren't we allowed one? And just, you know, that's just the way it is now, innit? Kids just like computers and phones. But in reality, kids need other things to stimulate their minds rather than phones and computers. So that's what we really need to think about, what they can do, things they can make, things they can learn about, things that they can experiment on and experiment with, and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I might become a science teacher. I mean, let's face it, I've been doing homeschooling now for what, 3 weeks? I think I'm an expert. I think all those parents will feel like experts by the time this is all over. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you soon. Okay guys, we are back home now. The camera died while we was at the studio, but I did take a picture to show you like the balloons and that of the setup. I'm just gonna put on my photography page, and this battery is flashing, so that's probably gonna die in a minute. We've got two Chinery. We've got your baby. Oh, you look, don't bite your head. Don't bite your head. That's not nice. She's very silly. Anyway, this battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna wait for the other one to charge, and then we will be back.
Alright guys, it's my turn to come over to the studio. I've got quite a bit to do over here. I've just cleared this desk and I am now trying to sort out these Anycubics. Now I've got 3 Anycubic i3 Megas. I've got a Mega Zero and I've got 2 i3 Megas, which are just amazing printers when they work, but the 2 of them that I've got, for some reason, one of them, I think it's the hot end. The hot end isn't heating up, it's heating up, but it's not staying at temperature when it's printing. So I'm gonna have a look at it now. I have got a spare Anycubic hot end that I can replace, but I'll just show you quickly one of the common faults with these printers. Alright, so on the i3 Mega, on here you have the cables that go from there all the way around and they go to the motherboard in the printer. Now, these flex when they're moving backwards and forwards, and this is notorious for dropping at temperature whenever it's moved. That's why I put some hot glue on the top here so it doesn't move at all. Usually you bend them right back like that and you put a cable tie through the top over, pull the cable tie up so it pulls that down, but it didn't seem to be working at the time. As you can see here, you can see the temperature that it's got to get up to, which is 190. It's now 187. The bed has warmed up to 50 degrees, but it struggles to get up to 190. Once it gets up to 190, as you can see here, you can see the nozzle underneath. See how it's extruding this plastic now, or it's dribbling the plastic out. So the problem is, it's now dropping to 186 again, 185. So it gets up to temperature, then it drops. This has a significant impact when it's printing, because once it drops temperature, it wrecks the print. So we need to work out why this is dropping down to that. I've got a pretty good idea why. It's probably the hot end. The hot end probably needs replacing, so I'll fix that now. It's not a big job, it's quite easy, but whenever I move the hot end like that or push it down, it decides that it doesn't want to play anymore, and it decides that it wants to cool down considerably, which is a bit of a pain. So the best thing that I could do is move the axis down when it lets me. It doesn't seem to want to let me. for some odd reason. Ah, there we go, it's moving now. So it moves the axis up and down, but the axis for some reason doesn't want to go down past there, which is very, very strange to me. Very strange. So we're going to play around with this for a while, and then hopefully I'll be able to get it up and running. The other one I think is just a bed issue, it just needs leveling, and then that printer will be up and running. I am absolutely backed up to the wall now. I am absolutely hammered with work, so I'm trying to get the printers that aren't printed at the minute working. The other one, the Anycubic Mega Zero, it doesn't have a heated bed, so you have to cake it in glue stick in order for it to stick to the bottom of the bed, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, it depends, but it is a good printer when it does eventually work. But for now it's another one that kind of just needs leathering with glue, and then it needs some PLA putting on there. Apart from that, Oscar is in there. I am going to end today's vlog. We've got like I'll wait until tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow when you see what the vlog's called anyway, but it's going to be an interesting vlog to say the least. So yeah, nothing's changed. I'm absolutely hammered with work. I've also took on the vinyl stickers now, so I'm also doing vinyl stickers. I just don't want to burn myself out again. Fingers crossed I'm not going to, but you know, there's always that option, isn't there, that's going to happen, but you know, hopefully it will be alright. But until then, it's goodbye from this. Goodbye from me. Do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you click the notification button if there's nothing. Make sure you leave us a comment if you can, and we will see you guys tomorrow, because we do this every single day.